Good afternoon. Oh, that sounds loud. Is that okay? Good after, I get it. As a matter of fact, I probably won't even stand back here too much. Good afternoon, fellow citizens of Livingston County. I also too want to thank everybody for, that had anything to do with organizing this event. I know I greatly appreciate it. I'm sure everybody here does too. And for those of you all who do not know me, we'll back up a little bit. Can you all hear me in the back? Good. I'm out. I can't stand still. My name is Michael Williams. That thing's still making noise. It's still too loud. My name is Michael Williams. I was born and raised here, and I graduated here from Livingston Central. I'm happily married to my wife, Sonia, for 20 years. I have 2 teenage boys that also attend Livingston Central, and unfortunately, they couldn't be here today. And I know the 2 teenage boys are just heartbroken that they can't hang out with us today. So I will have to refer to my notes a little bit. Now, it is inevitable that I'm here to ask for your vote today. But I want to pose a question to you to get you a little bit engaged. Are you here to only support the candidate you've already made your mind up? Or are you undecided and you're willing to listen to us to make an informed decision? Now, regardless of your answer, I encourage you to listen to us both today, to listen to our comments, and then decide based on an informed information. Now, most of you may know that this is not my first race for Judge Executive. I ran in May of 2022, and I lost by 12 votes. Now, God clearly has a sense of humor, because I thought, well, let's see what life looks like in 4 years. 4 turned into 2, because our judge resigned, and now we're having a unexpired term election. Now, whenever I found out that our judge was resigning, I made phone calls, went to Frankfurt a couple of times to try to meet with the governor. I wasn't able to meet with him, but I did speak to some of his staff, who did quickly inform me that our governor, quote unquote, was not going to appoint a Republican. So based on that, I put my hat in the ring again, knowing that I was going to have to receive the Republican nomination, which I victoriously did. And that nomination is a story within and of itself, that nomination came from the Republican chair and co-chairs, your state representative, your state senators, and Congressman Comer, and all of those people that hold those positions from Fulton to Frankfurt. Now, even knowing that I was going to not get the governor's appointment, that I was going to have to campaign in Western Kentucky just to get the Republican nomination to appear on the ballot, realizing that I was going to have to campaign for this position again, knowing that it's only going to be to finish out a 2-year term of the unexpired term that the other prior judge left, I still decided to do this because I think it's a fight worth fighting, and I believe that Livingston County is worth fighting hard for. Now, I stand before you here today as a candidate for the position of Judge Executive. I believe it's a role that requires more than just a desire for change. I believe it demands wisdom that comes from experience. I believe it's someone that requires leadership that stems from years of service. And I think it's someone that needs to be, that has deep commitment to the people and the history of this county. Livingston County is more than just a place to me, it's my home. I closed one of my Facebook videos and I said, Livingston County is my hometown. And some would say that I misspoke because Livingston's a county and it's not your hometown. Well, I have lived in Carsville, Smithland, Ledbetter, Salem, and Grand Rivers, some longer than others. And now I currently reside in the outskirts of Bio, which has a population of 1. I've been through the ups and the downs. I've seen its growth, and I've worked with many of you in here to overcome some of the challenges that this county has faced. I can see some back there are floods, ice storms, and tornadoes. And I understand the pulse of this community, its strengths, and I understand the areas that need some attention. This understanding doesn't just come from theory, it comes from my years of hand-on experience. I believe right now that we need a candidate with steady leadership. We need someone who understands that can navigate the complexities of governance, and someone who knows the ropes and can hit the ground running. So why me? Experience. Over the years, I have worked both public and private sectors, managing budgets, solving problems, and building relationships that can help Livingston County prosper. My experience gives me the tools to hit the ground running on day one. My vision. I have a clear vision for this future, one rooted in practical solutions and not some lofty, unattainable goals. My vision includes better infrastructure, supporting local businesses, and ensuring Livingston County remains a place that our families can thrive for generations. Leadership. Being judge executive isn't about making speeches, shaking hands, or making Facebook videos. It's about managing people, resources, and time. Because I know how to do these things, I've been able to campaign with you 6 days a week, all day long, while maintaining and running 3 successful businesses. Now, it's building consensus, making tough decisions, leadership necessary to bring people together, even when times are tough. And I always prioritize the needs of Livingston County above all else. My commitment to you. I know what matters to the people of this county because I have been listening to you for years. I know the concerns that you have, whether it's your roads, your job opportunities, the safety of you or your children. And I have worked on these issues. I've come up with some solutions, and I'm ready to make some real meaningful changes. Livingston County deserves a judge executive who is ready from day one. A judge who understands the past, can lead in the present, and can guide us to the future to make Livingston County prosper. I don't just bring ideas, I bring experience to make these ideas and put them into action. I don't just bring enthusiasm, I bring the dedication that comes from years of service to you, the community. I ask you to cast your vote for me, the person who has the knowledge, the commitment, the experience to lead this county into the future. Let's build Livingston County together to make it prosper to where we all can live a successful life. Thank you, and God bless.